if we talk about the AFC West, there's one team we have to start out with first, and that is Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs. Last year, they were not as good as they were in the playoffs the year before, but pretty much anytime they needed to turn it on, they could until the Super Bowl. Now they face the challenge of back to the Super Bowl again. Teams who have made the Super Bowl the previous year do not have a good record, but this is a whole different animal that we're dealing with here, isn't it, Matt?
Yeah. There's a little bit more competition this year in the AFC West, but I don't really think they'll really, contend with the Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to be Super Bowl contenders as long as Pat Mahomes is healthy. Yeah. And Andy Reid is the coach there. Eric Bieniemy is still there, right?
Yeah, of course.
There's no excuse for them not to make the Super Bowl. So
they brought like almost everyone back. Like I think Sammy Watkins, like the only person that's gone from that.
Ooh.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire is back at running back. I feel like he actually might be better off with Le'Veon Bell out of there.
Because he doesn't have to split carries now.
As it turned out, and we did not realize it at the time, everyone thought pretty much it was over for the NFL when Bell signed with them. But in all reality, Bell really did more harm in this backfield than he did help. I mean, Clyde Edwards-Helaire was playing pretty well at the beginning of the year. As soon as he downhill there.
Edwards-Helaire will have a breakout year. I mean, he had a great year last year, but he's probably going to have a breakout year this year.
But what the hell happened to Travis Kelce? If anyone
Kels. I was actually looking forward to this video for so long because he came out earlier this offseason and said, it's not Kelsey, it's Kels. And everyone's called him that since like junior high.
No, it got me there too. What happened to him? Dude is like, oh yeah, it's Kels, not Kelsey. He shows up with like a clean, trimmed face, which just does not look good to be as awful as it was if I shaved mine off. Like what that was I was seeing there. Like
I think it's gonna come back halfway through the season. I think he's gonna miss it. Like it looked like he just like lost all of his swag. I don't know what is up, but like he just lost all of it.
He did not look like one of the best, if not the best tight end in the NFL, and instead just looked like some average guy you see on the street. But obviously
defense
work on for this team is the offensive line fell apart late in the year. That was their downfall.
They got rid of like part of their offensive line too. Eric Fisher is now in
Indy.
Yeah.
And they did
for Jake Fisher.
New guys.
Whatever his name is.
No, Eric Fisher was correct. But yeah, they tried making some signings in the offseason. We'll see how those pan out. Definitely a lot of veterans in there now. We're not sure they're past their prime or not, but and then on the defense, their defense played pretty well last year. It's not going to set the world on fire, but it does the job.
Yeah. One final thing I'll say about them is pass rush. It doesn't seem like they have the best pass rush in the world anymore. So they're going to have to get going a little bit more with that to kind of give their safeties a break because Tom Brady just torched them in the Super Bowl. So I think it's everyone's clear favorite in the AFC to make the Super Bowl.
Yeah, definitely.